Change must be felt. But every decision that we have made, every decision that we will make in the future, will be made with working people in our mind's eye. People who've been working harder and harder for years just to stand still. People doing the right thing, maybe still finding a little bit of money to put away, paying their way, even in the cost of living crisis. That's what the budget this week will be about. It's what every week of this government will be about. A budget for working people, from a government for working people. Because returning Britain to their service, that is our fundamental cause, and it never changes. That the working people of this country know exactly who they are. And frankly, when we're asking broader shoulders to carry a higher burden on tax, that determination to be more productive and efficient in government, that's the very least their contribution deserves. And look, nobody wants higher taxes, just like nobody wants public spending cuts. But we have to be realistic about where we are as a country. These are unprecedented circumstances. But the budget the Chancellor will deliver on Wednesday will prevent devastating austerity in our public services and prevent a disastrous path for our public finances. That's the reality of what would happen if we'd stuck to Tory spending plans. And it's why we never, unlike the opposition in 97 and 2010, committed to the same spending plans. I fundamentally believe that we need to run towards the tough decisions. I fundamentally believe we have to fix the foundations so that we can build a better future. And that's tough. That's difficult. But that's why we're taking the decision on Wednesday to do it, because it's the right thing to do, and it's the right thing for our country. Thank you, Chris. I've got Dave from the Mirror.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Dave Boat from the Daily Mirror. Prime Minister, it's been reported over the weekend that the £2 cap on bus fares across England is going to be scrapped in the budget. What's your assessment on the impact this would have on working people who would expect the Labour Party to be on their side? And just as an addition to that, if I may, do you think Mike Amesbury should resign?
We're going for one question, otherwise we'll start let me just deal with both those issues. Look, on the £2 bus fare, first thing to say is the Tories only funded that till the end of 2024. And therefore that is the end of the funding in relation to the £2 capped fare. I do know how much this matters, particularly in rural communities where there's heavy reliance on buses. And that's why I'm able to say to you this morning that in the budget we will announce there'll be a £3 cap on bus fares to the end of 25, because I know how important it is. So that'll be there in the budget on Wednesday. On Mike Amesbury, look, I've seen the video footage. It's shocking. We moved very swiftly to suspend him as a member and as a member of Parliament. There is now a police investigation, and in the circumstances, you'll appreciate there's not much more I can say about that. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you.